Come on, man. Bring Curry them boys. No? No Curry, man. Finally, no Curry. Finally, no Curry, man. You gotta get dark, bro. Finally, no Curry. Finally, no Curry, man. Full. Finally, no Curry. I like that. Oh shit, don't do me like that, man. Finally no Curry, man. I like that. I like that. I'm on broadcast, it's ESPN. Huh? You tell me what? Come on.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Thunder here to defend the home court, playing host to the Eastern Conference. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors. And with that win, they evened up the season series at 1 apiece, giving them a chance to pull ahead right here.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that.
Tell me you want to make this easy, bro. I'm broadcasting right now, man. You live on ESPN.
Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in the 3 slot.
Good D.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Lowry with the block. And DeRozan kicks to Patterson.
Good
Looks
shit.
for Lowry, gets it to him. Here's Valanciunas.
That's what I like.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
Finishing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Lee, I even look at your ranges.
That's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Now here's Durant. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Shot on the wing. And Cantor pulls it down.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Durant. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And DeRozan, here we go. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Now, here's Cantor. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Lowry against Westbrook. Here's DeRozan. The three-pointer, no good.
Nothing to do that easy, baby.
As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every play.
Oh! Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
The 15-footer. He makes that one drop only a second in 5 tries.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Stolen by Waiters. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. And
Ibaka kicks to Cantor. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
They needed to make a few runs, but it just never happened for them. And when you can't string things together, it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go.
For Oklahoma City, Adams comes in for Cantor, and Kyle Singler subbed in for Waiters. And then for Toronto, Biombo, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Thompson comes in for Patrick Patterson, and it's Powell in for DeMarre Carroll. It's stolen by Adams, and the Thunder pushing it up now. Westbrook passes to Adams, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And again, it's Oklahoma City. Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to Cleveland.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Toronto's shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Westbrook drives in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be into. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Stolen by Thompson.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Here's Powell. That 3 off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Fast break Toronto. And there's Bismack-Biyombo on the assist from DeRozan.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Westbrook, here we go. And the foul called on Bismack-Biyombo. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Westbrook. 7 seconds left in the first. The drive by Thompson. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Thunder lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Bismack-Biyombo is out there with Thompson. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. Outside for Durant. And that one's good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Foy. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Ibaka is checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Ross is checked in.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
For Oklahoma City, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Durant nails both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
DeRozan. And foul called as he misses. He'll... go to the line and shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from DeRozan. The Thunder leading by 3. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
The screen from Thompson. Lowry kicks to Ross. No good on the 3. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Dishes it to Cantor. On the wing, Singler. Outside Durant. Biyombo with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's stolen by Foy. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. Here's Singler. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Powell, he's checked in for DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
For the Thunder, and he's checked in for Cantor. Dion Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Luis Scola is checked in for Toronto. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Joseph with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Durant with the steal. And here they go. Got a hand on it. Here's Powell. Defended by Durant. Powell dishes to Scola. Screen by Scola. Clock at 4. Ross kicks to Powell. For 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Adams. And the layup's good off the glass.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Scola. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. And so Luis Scola nails both of them.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Gas break. Here come the Raptors. Joseph leading the charge. And Ross with the slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
There's the double team with Westbrook. And the dunk by Scola.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Here's Valanciunas.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
This is his first free throw of the game. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Andre Robertson comes in for Singler. Roberson the pass to Waiters. Feeds it to Robertson. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. No good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And they get it back.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Westbrook. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Thunder leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Good quarter, bro.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And the approach to that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner, and it's Singler in at the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors trailed by 4. Lowry with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. The drive by Lowry. He kicks to Biyombo. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's Waiters.
Coach, he's about to quit, man.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
How about that, breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Singler dishes to Waiters. And Singler kicks to Waiters. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Waiters got the lead up to 7-0 for the Thunder.
They're finding lanes to the
baby.
hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Kevin Durant's checked in for Kyle Singler. Morrow comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Ross passes to DeRozan. And he elevates, and then the slam. Cantor did not like that.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The drive by Lowry. The Raptors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And that one misses. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Patterson, he's checked in for the Raptors. Damari Carroll comes in for Ross. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Randy Foy is on the way. Passes it to Robertson. Oklahoma City moving it around. That's tipped. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Off with the layup.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Durant dishes tomorrow. And Foy kicks to Cantor. It's stolen by DeRozan. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's Morrow. DeRozan defending. Foy the pass to Robertson. 6 to shoot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. For the Thunder, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Anthony Morrow. Lowry with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Stolen by Westbrook.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Durant attacking from deep. Can't get it to go. And Toronto will come the other way. Down low. Here's Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Durant. And there's another one for the Thunder.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Lowry. Covered by Foy. Fires the 3. That's good. 16 points for DeMar DeRozan.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Out left to the wing. Gets it off. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Thunder leading by 6. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So for Toronto right now, DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Patrick Patterson is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Joseph in at the point guard position. It's Durant with the drive. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Westbrook drives in. Durant dishes to Ibaka. Back to Durant. Toronto grabs the miss. Biyombo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's DeRozan. Off target from outside. Thunder have gone 2 or 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Durant, no good. Raptors trailed by 10. Ross for 3. And again, Toronto no up. Thunder shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident.
Winner. Winner.
It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thunder making a quick stop here in front of their home crowd of Oklahoma City. Just one game before heading back out on the road.
Yeah, and you know, we're always looking for motivation. I think there is a lot of pride going into this game for this group, looking to avoid the season sweep after dropping those first two. They'll play with a lot of that motivation.
They feel this is a team they can beat, and they want to prove it here tonight, Greg. So we'll see if the third time is indeed the charm.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Westbrook after LeBron James's miss. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Westbrook. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded out low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Waiters. Back to Westbrook. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Cantor's shot is off.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Irving attacking. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
To the paint. And stolen by Love. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
And stretching back to the break, here's how the Thunder have performed. First in rebounding. Second in scoring. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
And Durant, here we go. Missed inside. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Warriors in Oakland. And Thompson sends it back. James against Westbrook. Irving kicks to LeBron. For 3, Smith. And Westbrook pulls it down. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That is good. Waiters got his first basket.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Smith for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Irving. And stolen by Love. Out to Smith. This one for 3. Cleveland the rebound.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Kevin Love. To the inside. Durant with the steal. By himself.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its head. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
That's as electric a finish as you're going to see.
We've just seen them make
Give me a free win, man. I'm trying to be greatest of all time, baby. Let's go. You being broadcasted too, man. So your name is being on broadcast. Fuck. The lousy gameplay. Let's go. I'm broadcasting everything right now, man. I'm in the zone. Let's go. Dudes got step day 2K game up, man. Hey, throw the closing.
Mistakes on back-to-back trips. But those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They have got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Johnson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Dellavedova dishes to Shumpert. No good from Fry.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Waiters passes to Roberson.
Slow this game up a little bit.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Durant with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
No free roll, baby.
Out to the right wing. For 3, Fry. And that one's good.
That's it.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there at 4. And it's Singler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And that's a foul called on Kyle Singler. That is his first foul of the game. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the... Cavaliers. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
And Greg, the foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Switcher also for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Mozgov.
That shit gangster, baby. Come on, benching on your ass, man.
And Shumpert kicks to Dellavedova. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And he gets the bucket. Love's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Cleveland. They double him with Shumpert. Singler for 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. And it's going to go on Amon Shumpert. The Thunder shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Cavaliers trailing. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Foy. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that game.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball. And that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
Down low. Here's Adams. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league ranking. First in rebounds, first in fast break points, and they're number 2 in rejections. This is a team that thrives on blocking shots and takes great pride in it.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
For the 3, it's good.
Ooh. Oh, you want to talk shit? Put that mic on.
The Thunder lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Smith.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there.
It's time to turn up on you, baby. You ready?
The Thunder with the lead. Left side, Westbrook. He dishes it to Cantor. Outside for Durant. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
In Westbrook, here we go. And Thompson sends it back. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. So they take the lead.
Oh, shit, you got
Smith's
now,
got 5. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
Better put Braun back in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up it.
Is called first of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
I'm going to sit your ass down.
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in.
He continues to struggle from the field.
Hey.
But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Horrible game.
For three, Smith.
Good shot.
Good. Smith's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Cleveland.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. And that is a major flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Morrow's checked in. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early moments.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Price checked in. Mozgov with the block. Offensive rebound. Rob. Now,
who's going, LeBron?
moving it up. LeBron leading the charge. .43 seconds left in the first half. Here's Cantor. Mozgov with the block. And they get it back. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Dellavedova dishes to Fry. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists in the game. And Cantor throws it down.
From the ball.
And not known as a rim rattler. I mean, he's usually kind of rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, great with his length. He doesn't have to go far to get to that rim.
And I tell you what, guys, he got it right there without a problem.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
What the
And
fuck,
Cantor picks up
people?
the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Sloppy ass
In
fucking
the first
game,
half.
man. I play against bums. I play like a fucking bum. Shit, I got an audience shit. Anybody wanna watch my audience, man? Sorry. Come on, bro, let's go.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Rolling the paint.
Solid. Just no messing around there. Got to the rack and punched.
Beautiful jam. Fairly well defended, GA, but I guess not well enough.
Nope. He just had a little too much spring in the step that time.
Free.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Close it done. 1 minute left.
And the first one drops.
Good shit.
He's off on the second. The Thunder leading by 5. Durant the pass to Westbrook. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Time to ranchalize this dude.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Durant with it. Picked up by Love. Ibaka goes in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Pull away time. Pull away time. Let's go. Pull away time.
And, you know, the defense gets there.
Slow. Fuck that. We're ranking up now. Let's show these dudes how we do it.
Hey. It's an interconference contest here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder play one at home. Only one game away from Chicago here. The Bulls will be back home for the next one.
Yeah, and the old adage is that it's hard to beat a team, any team, 3 times in one season. And that's the situation we're facing today. This would be their 3rd win in the season series if they can do it.
Greg, I agree with everything you said there. I mean, it seems they do have the advantage, but I agree, pride does become a factor and a pretty big one. Teams don't like to be swept. So they need to put together a solid effort here tonight.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Bulls. What their teams have done lately on the perimeter. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Rose in at the point guard. Westbrook drives in. Out to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 18. And he overshot that one, missing. On defense, the Thunder. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, and really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
They just couldn't hit on anything. It worked for them, no matter what approach they used.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend, because they just handed him 2 points.
That's a 2 from Butler. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
And the bucket kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Waiters. To the inside. It's stolen by Dunleavy. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And Durant, here we go. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Bulls have gone 0-5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Outside Gasol. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on.
Yeah, you can actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Here's Westbrook. And Gibson sends it back. Here's Waiters. And they're able to recover. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Waiters kicks to Durant. He feeds it to Ibaka. Gibson with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last. First in rebounding, first in points off fast breaks. And they're number 2 in rejections. This is a team that thrives on blocking shots and takes great pride in it.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. This lost sense of time and the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Kyle Singler comes in for Serge Ibaka. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Waiters. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. And you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brooks in for Rose.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now, here is Four. Aaron Brooks missing his last shot. Foy, the pass to Durant. Singler. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Singler's got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Portis. Moore dishes to Brooks. And the layup's good off the glass.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Outside Durant. Here's the dish to Four. No good on the three. Here's Portis. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Thunder. They're up by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Morrow in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
4 on the shot clock. Mirotić's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ibaka with a screen on Brooks. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Here's Adams. And it's blocked by Mirotić. And he recovers it. And Adams with the slam.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
And he gets it to go.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Brooks kicks to McDermott. Here's Moore. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Brooks, here we go. Mirotić's shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Morrow kicks to Ibaka. To the paint. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Roberson. Oklahoma City leading by 9. It's Westbrook with the drive. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Durant drawing the double team. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Gibson with the steal. Outside Gasol. To the wing on the left. Here's Rose. They get the rebound. The kick outside to Butler. Dunleavy for three. And again, Chicago. No good. The Thunder lead by 11. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Here's Durant. And that one is stuffed right through.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they? And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And both free throws good for Rose. It's Durant with the drive. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thunder lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. We've seen Kevin Durant really have a great game.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. He can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Dunleavy in the small forward.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
So here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cantor. And Gibson sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Kicks it to Durant. Gasol with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Rose. That's good.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Check in for Chicago. Oklahoma City leading by 9. It's Westbrook with the drive.
A little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Butler from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start. But they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Now here's Waiters. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at the Cavaliers and checking out Oklahoma City. They're tied right now. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Roberson in for Waiters.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
That's good. Now just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Dudley. And the basket by Moore.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one would be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Rips down the breakaway slam.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Kyle Singler comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Shots good by Ibaka.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Nice shot by 4. And the Thunder lead by 16. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers. Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Ibaka. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here. Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Thunder. They lead by 14. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Thunder leading by 14. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Andre Robertson out there with Durant. And it's Cantor in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Waiters passes to Westbrook. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV, no doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Tough catch for either one of them.
Rose goes in. He kicks it to Mirotic. Clock at 6. From deep. The fader. The Bulls keep it alive. Goes back up. Excellent D from Cantor.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that. Durant
kicks to Robertson. Second shot opportunity. Noah with the block. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's McDermott. Westbrook with the block. Here's Waiters. Offline with his 3. Bulls trail by 18. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Snell. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
You know, something that's floating around in the sports world and in the NBA is reseeding after the playoffs start. And for those of you who may not understand the situation, it's simply saying that no matter what team would play the lower seeded team, however you get to those numbers.
Serge Ibaka is checked in for Oklahoma City.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Here's Westbrook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Well, the game's getting bigger, going international. But at least in the U.S., it really seems the game is going indoors. Back in the day, the legends of the game still played on the blacktop. That's becoming a thing of the past.
Durant for 3. Another shot. And scoring with the play inside is Cantor.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
That's good. And speaking, Clark, of playground basketball, why do you think that is that players are going indoors?
Well, I think one reason is playing on hardwood is nicer. It's easier on your joints and safer overall. The game has changed and it's big business now, but there are still plenty of weekend warriors who get their hoop on outside.
Rose goes in. Rejected by Westbrook.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
A step-back shot here. Another miss by Westbrook. Bulls trail by 19. In the corner, Snell with it. The kick out to Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Oklahoma City.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And by getting a win in the final game of the year between these two teams, they will have saved themselves some embarrassment, ending with a record of 1-2 in their season series against the Bulls.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Russell Westbrook. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The feed to 4. On the wing, Singleton. Puts up a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. From deep three-point range, rejected by Collison. So no problem for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City landed the Thunder in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. This is the first game in the Warriors road trip. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys, on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
It seems like it's all coming together, guys. The coaching staff has gotten through to the players. Everybody is buying in, and it's a wonderful thing when the entire roster is on the same page.
It sure is, Greg. I mean, you've been on teams like that where everything is running smoothly. We knew that was the potential of this team, but they're living up to it and performing at a remarkably high level.
Now Golden State's starting. Fox. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes and it's the three. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Ziegler's checked in. Westbrook passes to Waiters. It's deflected. It's stolen by Curry. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And that's a foul called on Kyle Ziegler. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Curry. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. He feeds it to Bogut. Curry with it. Can't recover. Shot clock at 5. Curry attacking. Can't get it to go. Ibaka with some nice D. Golden State on D. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play. Ibaka drawing the double team. And he gets the bucket. Ibaka's got his first basket of the night.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in. And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years. And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized. You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that. Could you?
Yeah,
I
right,
know.
Right. They probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and will rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. Here's Green. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And Westbrook, here we go. Here's Ziegler. The shot will not go. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Draymond Green.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Durant comes in for Singler. Roberson, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Golden State, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Ezeli gets the bucket.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Now here's Durant. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. The Thunder shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Ezeli kicks to Kerr. Up and in on the layup.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's the screen. Over in the corner, Foy. Clock at 6. Durant in the corner. Fires for 3. Green. No good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in the small forward.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And Cantor throws it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Now, here's Westbrook. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. There's a screen by Cantor. Rebounded by Bogut.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Green dishes to Kerr. And Thompson kicks to Kerr. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Golden State moving the ball around. Bogut drives in. And Green gets it to go.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Sometimes the bench players are a little overlooked and undervalued, but make no mistake, they play a vital role in deciding games.
Waiters is checked in for Steven Adams. Golden State also making some changes. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Westbrook. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
And Waiters kicks to Roberson. Here's Durant. Green with the block. Fast break. Here we go. Livingston passes to Iguodala. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Look at Oklahoma City. And, of course, Golden State tied right now. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. And Iguodala drops them both.
And one thing about the NBA, there are a ton of siblings currently playing in the league. Some on the same team, some on opposing sides, but there must be over a half a dozen sets of siblings.
Here's Barnes, and he misses the fast break layup.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Bogut kicks to Iguodala. Green left side. Baseline try. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Cantor. Morrow comes in for Waiters. And it's Foy in for Roberson. Iguodala gets the bucket.
That's exactly why you don't leave. Beautiful. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups, I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Klay Thompson comes in for Green, and Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. The first one falls. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving count.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Reverses. Misses at the rim. Warriors leading by 10. And Curry has it in the corner. The shot is off.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Durant against Iguodala. And Thompson sends it back. That will count. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so second half just about to get going here. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Waiters up top, guarded by Curry. Westbrook passes to Kanter. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Curry. The Thunder making the shot. The rebound by Ibaka. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Curry against Ibaka. Bogut drives in. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Andre Robertson comes in for Waiters. And Westbrook, here we go. And the shot is good. Westbrook's got 14 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And here now the Thunder, following the score by Golden State. Wide open look. And There's Ibaka. That's good on the assist by Westbrook.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
And the shot is good.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. 3-on-3. Here's Curry. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there. One of them. Getting it done today.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Time call here, and the Thunder decide to talk it over. A different look for Oklahoma City. Durant's checked in for Kyle Singler, and it's Waiters in for Andre Robertson. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Barnes.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Curry, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
There's the dish to Green. Out to the right wing. Spates the pass to Thompson. And he lays it straight in. Thompson's got 6 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Warriors leading by 10. Curry outside. The rebound by Ibaka.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Offensive rebound. And Cantor throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And he's good on the second. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another miss by Westbrook.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Durant, no good. Down low. 2 seconds left. And Iguodala with the lay-in. Iguodala's got his second bucket tonight.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 11. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Thunder trailing by 11. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Green is up there with Maurice Spates. And Green slams it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. And here now the Thunder. 11-point game. Durant dishes to Forrest. Missed inside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Just 5 on the clock. Thompson for the triple. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Curry. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. The 9-foot shot. Here's Adams. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. On its way from Curry for 2. Misses the wing J.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Oh! The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.